I haven't listened to the new album yet. I've been saving it.
That's clean. It'll probably play for the next couple of years. Ah, mosquito.
All right. On that note, welcome everybody to the Can't Tell Us Nothing show.
I love air horns.
Yeah. If you love air horns, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
If you love improv, you came to the right place. If you love H-Town, you came to the right place. We're Can't Tell Us Nothing, a group out of Houston, Texas that likes to do improv. You got Tandy, you got John, you got Amici, you got myself, Antoine. We make Can't Tell Us Nothings. On this show, sometimes we're joined by a special guest. We have an extra special one in the studio today. In the studio, I mean, whatever the space is that we're encompassing on the internet. This is JTF, the Queen of Queens. Hold on, let me get the
Queens. Oh, I love that.
Let me get the titles here. We got Professor, we got Improviser, we got Cat Mom, we got Wife. A lot of titles. JTF, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
JTF.
Yeah, taking a Tuesday evening to just hang out with us, chat about whatever, and then jump into improv scenes if we feel so inspired.
Cool. I actually, a quick question, Antoine.
Sure.
When are you, like, how long are you going to save Kendrick's album for? You said you're going to save it. Like, how does that determination?
Probably a long car ride if I got a good destination.
It has to be a good destination, though. It can't just be,
a good destination, as in not like HEB 5 minutes away, right? Like it's got to be like
or a funeral or something,
like a funeral or something. I'm not trying to get amped up before a funeral, unfortunately. So something that when I arrive there, the vibes of K Dot will be an addition to my arrival.
Well, you could go to a funeral. His first song is called, I think it's called
Funeral. No.
United in Grief. That's the first song. So you could listen to him on the way to a funeral.
Is that what you recommend?
Could you
possibly? That'd be the best song. I wouldn't play, unless it's like Boys to Men. Or like Bone Thugs.
Crossroads.
That's it. I need a hip hop funeral. I would like to go to a hip hop funeral.
It'll be on everyone's funeral hip hop playlist.
A hip hop funeral.
Yeah, Crossroads.
I think all of those songs have to go on, right?
They have to.
I think all those songs have to go on. Like if you have a funeral with a playlist that you got those songs on it, everyone's gonna leave.
The funeral playlist. The funeral playlist.
The funeral playlist.
Heck yes.
You got a DJ for the funeral.
That one
that's gangster.
Puff Daddy song that he made for Biggie.
Yep. Every step I take. You gotta have that one on there.
Real party group.
Side note, this group was mentioned, but I got an invitation in the mail the other day from UST, my alma mater, and wanted me to spend money on like a ticket to go to one of their banquets for their alumni association. Boys to Men was playing, but Boys to Men was the guest.
Wow.
What?
But without the guy with the deep voice, so like why even go? But $450 a ticket. I was like, sound good.
Oh, they crazy. That's crazy. Like, Boys to Men.
Yeah.
For $500 a night for Boys to Men. You're crazy. And that's Boys to Men are they singing like all of their hits at the dinner?
That's a good question. Is it like back-to-back album or
Like, I want a full concert. I want prime ribs. I want wine, champagne.
End of the Road for sure should be on the funeral playlist.
Yeah.
The road.
Yeah. And I've heard Mama played at a funeral. But,
shit.
They just had that. Yeah, they were just like, we're just gonna play the song.
If your mama passed and that song come on, you losing everybody. Everybody's tearing up.
Yeah, they held it together though, but they played that, and we were like, okay. But can you imagine like a cover band going up? You know how you get a person to sing at a funeral? You just get like a cover band to go up there and like, we know you're gonna remember this one. Mama.
Oh, mama. Nah, that's how I want my funeral, man. Clement thinks I'm joking. I don't want it to be like Coming to America 2 when he alive and they have a funeral. If I knew I was dying, I would probably say, let's do it before I die.
Yeah, have a party.
If I, but I definitely want like music and like a party. I don't want it to be like this, like, even if it was tragic, I want it to be, take some time. You could bury me, but take some time and then throw the actual party, where people could come and celebrate. And they could be like, yo, man, remember John's party after he died? Instead of like, man, I miss John. Damn, this funeral. It was sad. It went too long. He didn't look right. Like, none of that, man.
He want people talking about the party and not about your death. Yeah, it was sad he was gone, but it was lit.
It was on fire.
People treat it like a high school reunion, like they did in Southside.
Yes. Or y'all can, like the one dude that was what they just said, the rapper that was buried in the club.
Yeah, Shake. Shake.
Bro. Part of that is a little dope though. Part of it is a little. When I saw him, the idea sounds, man, that's dope. When you see him, that's when it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not walking in no more clubs. I ain't gonna get that dude out of my head. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
6 minutes in the pod.
Yeah. Work it out.
Yeah, let's just say how long we've been in the pod throughout. JTF, I just want to say, you are one of the hardest working improvisers I know these days. You are in
Thank you.
50 troupes. You stay on stage, like you stay working at the craft.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why do you work so hard?
Why
do you do so much damn improv?
And this is from a guy who did 4 shows in one day.
Yeah.
He did 5.
And hosted. No, I'm joking.
It was my mother's unfulfilled wish. No, I'm just kidding. Man, it serves me well, Improv really lifts me up and takes care of me, and hopefully I'll teach pretty soon. I'm gonna start TAing in the summer. So
did you do any sort of acting or improv before you came to the theater?
I did a little bit of acting in college. I took a couple of classes and did building the sets and lights and stuff for a couple of shows, but the theater crowd was like way too much for me, like too much. I don't know if you guys know theater kids in colleges, but there's a lot of shit that goes down. What
are some of the things that they would do?
Just a lot of sleeping with each other and very catty and very dramatic. And I came in as a senior wanting to do some stuff. And so everyone had their established cliques. And I was a 20-something-year-old senior. I was in college for a long time. So I was like, this is not, but you get roped up into it, I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I should not like that person, or maybe I should try to sleep with that person, this is what people are doing. I didn't have the college experience, the typical one, But yeah, then I was like, this is, I'm 20 something, I need to stop. And then I started improv later in life. But yeah, theater college students are really interesting. Yeah.
I feel like the personality, right? Like the personality that would want to be on stage in the spotlight night after night kind of feeds into also people who like drama, right? Like in their regular life.
The histrionics are good for the stage.
But interesting, because I don't think improvisers are dramatic. A little bit, John?
In some ways, and in some industries, I think it's different depending on what market you're in. But I can see some of that going on because some of them are theater kids.
Yeah.
Some of them are theater kids. But I think improv also attracts a little bit wider of a scope of people than just the straight theater. Because I love theater. I never went out for high school or college because I wasn't really interested in the stuff they were doing, and I didn't like the people. But if the people were cool and some of the plays were, or the theatrical plays were a little bit more in my interest, I probably would have, pursued it a little bit more aggressively. But to me, I was like, I'm not about to be doing no damn Hamlet. And I damn sure ain't sleeping with nobody to do no damn Hamlet. Fuck that. There's way better things to sleep with people for.
They also, like, a lot of them smoked clove cigarettes, and I was like, what are you doing?
You said clothed?
Clove.
The clove cigarettes.
What are clothed? What is that?
I guess
like
they're
a
made.
little stick with it has like the end of it?
So it's a cigarette. I don't know if it's like laced with cloves. I don't know how they make it, but it's like a sweet cigarette and it smells a certain way. And I was like, just smoke a Newport, just get it over with, But yeah, so they all went out for like clove cigarette breaks, and I was like, all right.
There's so much work. There's so much work to be different, It's like a whole nother class just to like try to figure out how to be different. And maybe I can thank my underfunded school because it was nothing like since I've been an adult and learned what theater kids are. And I think I did go to somebody's high school theater production of what's the show that's inappropriate with they put the brown skin on the people because it's in Asia. Is it South Pacific? Is it something like that? South Pacific? Is there a musical?
There's a lot of inappropriate, like
whichever. I mean, that's the thing I recall. However, the set design, I was like, these people have so much money, man.
Yeah.
We got to put like a chair and just like maybe a painted door on something and just went to town. That's all we had. So there was no trying to be different or whatever. It was just the thing that you did. But now I see it's a whole different world. It's a world. It was wrong to call it inappropriate.
No.
No.
Yeah. You said that's because they put brown paint on the guy.
Yeah, they put like darken it, like they tanned them up, put some brown because to distinguish between the characters who are supposed to be Asian versus the.
Did he do a good job at playing the role?
I mean, the play was fine. I mean, the musical was fine. It was fine. It was just I was like,
yeah. Like, what do we put up with for the sake of like aged art? You know what I mean? Like, we still watch in my family, like White Christmas every Christmas and Holiday Inn, and I'm like, this is some racist old shit. But we watch it because it's like, well, we just fast forward through those couple of scenes.
You're just watching fast forward racism. Like, let's forget about that.
And then I'm like, also Bing Crosby, like, I think like was a wife beater and a drunk too. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure there was.
Like in real life or in the movie?
Yeah. Oh, no. Real life, he was perfect. He was an angel from heaven with it saying "Sound like an angel."
Yeah, there's no reason for him to do that.
Yeah, I do that with my daughter. She'll like a song, and I'm like, and she's like, "Don't tell me, just don't tell me, because it's gonna change everything."
Yeah, sometimes you got to separate the artist from the art.
We get there every time. We stay in that. We will not leave that bucket.
Because people are human, Tandy. People are human. Until we have robots making our art more than they already do.
And what are we going to do when they start making offensive art?
We had to separate the robots from the art.
Yeah, the robots are going to get so meta into the artist character that they're going to start being assholes.
I don't get none of this, yeah.
We cut to an art gallery in the year 3000. So this painting here, it's like mostly ones and zeros, binary codes done by the famous robot painter Nuts and Bolts. That's his name, Nuts and Bolts.
Oh wow!
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, but what does it say though?
I think it's just about the how he has a soul. He's trying to show the world, like humans, that he has a soul as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's the year 3000, but between you and me, robots, they'll never have a soul, right? Like, this. I feel like this piece of art is a little offensive.
You think robots can't have a soul? But look, he made some art. It's incredible.
He made a bunch
Would you
of
do something like this?
No, I would never do something like this. I would probably make like a tree by a lake with a tire swing on it that's reminiscent of a childhood of a little girl that is missing her father. It's probably what I would do. Can a robot do that?
I don't know. I doubt it. That actually sounds really, really cool. We don't see humans making art anymore. Maybe you should be an artist.
No, I shouldn't. No, leave it to the robots. They're doing it all. It's all automated these days. We just have a program. I say what I want the pain to be into the program, and it makes it for me. Like it's fine. It's fine. I just want.
Even what you're saying now. Those are beautiful words. I wrote them down. That's like a poem. I'm gonna find a way to get your messages out into the world. I think you need to be heard, man.
You sure, Mr. Art Curator? Like you have this whole exhibit dedicated to artists or robots like nuts and bolts here. I don't know. I feel like I'm just a guy. What do I know? I'm just a guy who just wanted to see something cool.
I know the crowd starts gathering around. Hey, everyone's listening to you, man. Keep going.
Yeah, man. That was awesome. Did you write that?
No. It's just how I feel. I'm just a guy standing in an art museum, just saying how I feel about what's around. We're all just people. We're all people. We all have souls, and that's where our emotions come from. And I was just telling this guy here. What's your name, David? I was telling David here that like this painting, like it has a lot of ones and zeros, but does it have soul? I don't think so.
We cut to nuts and bolts with with her manager. So what's going on right now, nuts and bolts? Okay, these ones and zeros, it was hot. All right, it was hot before, but now there's some little human guy. Okay, he's out here questioning your ones and zeros, and he's saying that your work doesn't have soul because you don't have soul.
It's because I didn't call him back last night.
You dating him?
Yeah.
Oh, nuts and bolts.
I can't, it's just, it's my thing,
Well, yeah, I mean, but come on now, you didn't know that he'd become popular and he'd be challenging your position as an artist. I mean, you're giving him.
Have I ever been more popular?
No, I mean,
and have I ever been spoken about more?
No, you're at the height of your career.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but don't give him reasons to question you not having a soul. I mean, call the guy back. Listen, I mean, I know robots probably don't work this way, but listen, if he's expressed some interest, then, if you go out once, you either let him know that it's not for you, or if you're interested, you give him a call back. Okay. Don't just leave him hanging. That's probably where he's also getting this idea you have no soul.
I think I just did the most human thing possible, though, by not just ghosting him. Am I right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that was kind of going on toward the mid 2000s. But listen. Yeah. You can change things. All right. I don't want him to knock you off the top. I mean, I think robot art is the way to go. I've invested all my money in this. This is my life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on, nuts and bolts.
We come back to the art gallery where the guy's talking to the curator. Hey, so I was reading your last poem, Heartbreak. Wow, powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is something that's very uniquely human. This is something that robots like nuts and bolts will never understand. They'll never get. No matter how much you try to tell them how you feel, they will never be able to communicate at a level that is emotionally available like I am. You see, and that's what people need to understand when they look at all this art, that it's essentially garbage because it doesn't speak to the soul of any of us with eyeballs and a body and a soul percolating within it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, this sounds like real personal, like your most personal piece of work to date. So, like, well done, man. Where'd you get inspiration? Like, where did the inspiration come from?
I'm just a guy standing in the museum. Who knows where inspiration comes? That's part of being human, right? Sometimes you don't even know. Robots, they can trace all this stuff. Oh, hold on. I got a little bit of an ear call.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, baby.
Who is this?
You know who this is.
Who is this?
You know.
I know you're not calling me now.
Of course I'm calling you right now. It's a little nut and a little bolt.
Curator guy, you're never going to believe who just called me. Look, I thought you weren't interested. I thought you ran the computations and I didn't make the cut, so you go ahead and do. I'm on my own thing now. I'm revealing what I've learned from our time together.
Listen, I just want to be real forward with you right now and just say that I miss you. I miss the way you put me down and the way you put my art down and that really interesting way we would, have sex because I'm a robot and you're human. So.
I mean, you thought it was interesting?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I was really just following. You ever seen the movie Her? I mean, I'm sure you could just watch it like instantly. But
from
it's kind of like
2003.
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Yeah,
it's an old movie.
I usually just fast forward through the
no. You can't fast
real
forward
racist parts.
When those races. Okay, we're gonna get on that now. We're gonna talk about when it was a different time. See, you won't understand because this is a very human thing.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you calling. I really do. I just think it might be a little bit too late. I feel like you're only calling because I'm starting to blow up now, because I'm taking your art down, letting everybody know, pulling the wool off of their eyes on what robots have done for art for humans. I'm bringing.
Listen, my manager told me to call you. Okay.
I knew it. You never would have came to this conclusion on your own. A human told you to do it.
Yeah, but you still want me back, right?
Maybe. But I can't go back. I'm too big now. The art and me are intertwined. I am my own art. Do you understand?
You're my art. You're literally popular because of my art.
I'm popular because of what your art has taught. No.
Yeah, that's how good I fuck. That you're popular.
And scene. And scene.
Sorry, my cats are losing their mind over here. They can't go in Amichi's room, so they're
those open.
They're all down here.
Yeah, so those who don't know, JTF and Amici live in the same house.
Yeah.
Because they're married.
No, we just live in the same house.
That's the only reason they live together. It's a beautiful union, and they're both improvisers. They're both very talented. It's like an improv power couple.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Do y'all improvise? I mean, do you improvise at home? Do you work out scenes, or do you just leave that outside the house and then you just keep it real inside?
How often do y'all do bits together?
I was gonna say we do bits. I don't know if we improvise.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mostly bits.
Yeah. Our whole life is a really big bit.
It's just a big bit.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the dream, man.
Yeah, and I guess he won't mind, right? I like to do things like pants him while he's washing the dishes because he can't pull up his pants afterwards, and he just laughs. He's like, "Yeah, that's cool."
It's a good bit. So.
It's a good bit.
Copyright.
I don't even know why I started that. I just was like,
that sort of stuff is like huge on TikTok, like spouses pulling pranks on each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people eat that shit up.
Like the lady who like she gets these cakes made of all this real food. You know, the cakes look like real food, but they're cake. So like hamburgers or whatever. And she's like, gonna give my husband this cake, you know, and make him think it's a hamburger. So he's like, oh, thanks, babe. You know, she brings it to him. And then he tries to eat it and it's a cake. And it just happens over and over and over.
And are they mad?
How does he get tricked by that over and over again?
Again, how are you pants? Stop washing dishes. You know, I don't think it happened once. I don't know what happened.
Like, here's the thing, I know it's coming. Like, you know, I'm not being like, oh no, how did that happen again? You know,
whoa.
Yeah.
I don't
breaks all the dishes. Why don't you wear a belt, Amici?
Because I'm at home in the evening. I like to wash dishes in a relaxed state. Okay.
He's wearing his evening clothes.
Belt.
Relax.
Michi wears overalls.
He hasn't started wearing suspenders.
Dishwashing overalls.
I remember seeing a compilation of like some guy who he would have this like balloon of this like white liquid, and he would just him like hitting it with like a little arrow thing as his wife walks in the room and splashing on her head like over and over. And there's a few times where she would do it, but I was like, that looks super annoying.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that gets old real quick. Just having
like
that.
imagine if you had like the worst date and they didn't know it, and you walk in and you're like, babe, I just got fired, splash, and all this shit just like hits you.
Like I feel like I'd be stressed.
You're not gonna be like,
house.
oh, it's in Instagram. You're like, get this shit the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, why did you also choose to put that up though? Like if the person's really upset. But I know those videos are out there too.
Oh, definitely, because those get even more views when
Yeah.
the person is mad and starts chasing the spouse.
You know
it
which one?
makes them look even worse.
Which one I've watched that I love so much is this guy who sings Maxwell songs, and he really sounds like Maxwell to like wake up his girlfriend or partner or whatever while she's sleeping, and she gets so mad because he uses like a speaker and like a karaoke machine.
It's not a
basically.
gentle,
No, and she's so angry, but like that mixed with like it's just like she's so mad and cursing and like hitting him with the pillow, and he just stands there and keeps singing Maxwell songs. It's
I've seen that one. It's really good.
It's very good.
And he's really good singing it too.
Yeah, he's really good. I also thought I was really good right now, but
you're pretty solid.
pretty good.
Pretty solid, yeah.
So next time you do pants, Amici, you have to start singing Maxwell.
I also don't think I'll ever do like real pranks on him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do you guys do real pranks to people that you live with?
Nah, I'm not a pranker. To me, it erodes the trust. This is a safe space, right? Like I want to let my guard down. I don't want to worry about being pranked.
We cut to an office building. John, are you under the desk? John?
Yeah.
Hey,
close my door.
Close
the door. Come in and close the door.
Okay, all right. Listen, it's 8:30. I thought I was the last one here, man. I passed by and I saw the light flickering underneath the door, and I just figured I'd open it. What's going on, man? Why don't you go home? Why you in here?
Antoine got me again.
What?
Yeah, he got me again, man. He likes to point on my chest, and when I look down, he flips my nose. So when we hear Antoine's in the office, I'm hiding so he doesn't think I'm here. I'm tired of him doing that.
But surely he can't like just sit here and wait for you to leave all day. I mean,
He does, man. He is so committed to this. I'm telling you.
It's 8:30. John, your family's probably worried. You haven't seen your kids all
I'm
day.
leaving until I see his car is gone. All right.
I didn't know this was big.
It's that big. Apparently you don't spend too much money. Maybe he doesn't like you or something, but everyone else I'm talking to, he's pranking the shit out of him, man. We're really close to firing him if he wasn't bringing in so much revenue.
Oh, I was about to say, why won't we fire him? He is.
Yeah, he brought in $10 million of revenue last year. He even did that shit to the customers.
How can he do both? You got to spend time thinking of pranks. How's he also productive at work, man? That guy's amazing. I know what he's doing is wrong, but it sounds pretty amazing. Look, you come out with me, all right? If he's always getting you when you're by yourself, let's walk out together, man. There's no way he's gonna do that to you if I'm walking with you. Okay.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
I don't know. I mean, he's never pranked me before. I can't imagine him doing all the stuff that you guys are talking about. So let's just walk out. And I mean, if he's that much of a prankster, then he'll do it in front of me or do something to me. And then, hey, we're going to have to take it up the chain. I don't care how much money. I own this company.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Boss lady.
Okay.
You don't believe he's going to ever cross that line?
No.
Let's make a wager.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
At that black S-Class Mercedes that you drove up in.
Yeah.
If Antoine pulls off a prank, you get to turn the keys over to me. If you're so sure. Mind you, you're the last person in the company.
Yeah. I have no
Tandy's tampons, right? You're the last person in the Tandy's tampons.
Tandy's tampons. My
LLC.
Empire. Yeah.
That hasn't been pranked by Antoine. I'm betting against you, big boss lady.
All right,
that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Get your lunch, get your stuff. Come on. Let's walk on out here.
You walk first. I'm gonna walk a couple steps behind you. You know, you can talk over your shoulder. I got your back. I got your back. All right.
Sounds great. All right, no problem. So you were at the advisory meeting. What is that? You were like a cacophony of sounds there.
The door slams behind him.
Hey, John, stop playing, man.
I'm not playing.
John.
I know this is Antoine. I've never seen him do any kind of like ghost shit, but I mean, I've seen Chris Angel shows too, and that dude walks on water. He might be into that illusion stuff. You got to keep your eyes peeled, all right? We got to keep our eyes peeled. Unless I'm going to be driving home in that S-Class.
The lights start flickering.
Okay. All right. I don't understand what's happening. Let's just get on the elevator.
No. We're not getting on the elevator. We're not getting on the elevator.
You want to take the stairs?
We got to take the stairs. The elevator, we're going to be sitting ducks if we go on the elevator.
What's he going to do? Like make it drop down and kill us? Come on now. The guy's not that crazy. It doesn't make sense. But that's fine. Let's get in the stairs. Let's take the stairs. I don't want to argue with you. I just want to go home. All right. I missed happy hour.
All right.
Dang, I haven't been in this stairwell in a long time.
So
can you talk? Yeah, say something. It's kind of creepy.
I'm trying to limit the amount of noises so I can figure out if this other noise that's present is coming from Antoine or just the old building. I'm sorry. I mean,
hey John, this is Antoine on the loudspeaker here. Could you report to the office on the second floor? I got some documents for you to sign.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm just going to get out of this right here. This is the third floor. Take the elevator down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is pretty weird. It's getting too weird. But let me just go ahead and figure out what I need to go handle with him. And I'll meet you outside, okay?
That's fine. If you feel safe, you do that. I'm almost down. I'll be outside in my S-Class. You tried. No worries.
Thank you, though. I appreciate you walking down here with me, though.
See you tomorrow.
As he leaves, Antoine appears on the stairwell. Hello, Tandy.
Hey. How did you were just on the intercom? What are you doing in that?
So John's been saying a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Apparently something about me being a prankster and whatnot.
Right.
And he also mentioned that, maybe or maybe not, you have never been part of the fun we've been having in this company. So I just want to ask, would you be interested in having some fun?
Antoine, it is now 8:42. All right. No, I'm not interested in having fun. I'm leaving. Okay. I'm getting ready to go home. And, I didn't want to bring this up. People have complained, but you're a pretty productive person here, and
very productive.
We don't want to lose you, but John was scared to leave. I can't have that kind of work environment here. So
John is so serious. So serious.
Are you gonna just stand there in the front? You gonna move to the side so I can?
Oh, were you going? You're going downstairs here? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Don't worry. Hey, did you know you have a little spot on your jacket right there?
Oh,
gotcha. He fades into the shadow.
I don't believe this.
We got to Tandy in the parking lot looking for a car.
The hell?
Oh, hey, Tandy! I didn't know you were still here. Hey, boss.
Yeah. Hey.
Mickey,
I was in the stairwell and Antoine. But wait, where's my car?
Turns out Antoine that was actually Antoine's car that he had like set up to make it look like it was your car, and he had it towed away.
What?
Yeah, so it's a prank. Apparently, he played a prank on you.
Where's my car? He had his car.
You don't have a car.
I don't have a car.
It was Antoine's car the whole time.
How about that S-Class 6 months
Gotcha.
ago? Antoine.
And scene. And scene. You never signed the real paperwork. It was me the whole time.
I was the salesman. I can just see him like at the Mercedes dealership as the salesman. She doesn't recognize him.
The longest prank of all.
The flashback in her head is like it's always been Antoine.
I love that shit in movies, unless it's like the only thing the movie is, But whenever they do like the flashbacks and it's like little details that all add up. Okay, I appreciate that.
What was your favorite movie that has done that? First one that comes to mind is like Scary Movie 1 for me.
The scary movies are usually pretty good at doing those types of things. As cliche as it sounds for me, Usual Suspects comes to my mind.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty good. On the other side of that, Sixth Sense, I don't think the movie stands up very well once you know the twist.
It's a great twist, though. I love the twist.
It's a great twist. As far as twists go,
great twist.
It's a great one.
Go to twist, but
people are watching this. No spoilers.
On the Sixth Sense.
On the Sixth Sense.
If you've heard of the Sixth Sense at this point, you know what the twist is.
Have I ever told you my story about Blockbuster and Sixth Sense?
No.
I don't think so.
So I worked at Blockbuster in college. It was right down the block from my house. Great job. And we would get movies like a week early. We could rent them a week early. We could rent video games a week early. I think we got like 5 or 10 a week or something. So all good stuff. But we would guarantee certain movies for individuals, right? And so like Sixth Sense was one of them, right? I don't know why they said it's guaranteed in stock or like you'll get like a ticket for it for your next time that you go. But they would pick random movies for that, but Sixth Sense happened to be one of them. And so there were 2 women that went for the last copy. It wasn't even on the wall. If you remember, like all the new releases used to be on the wall. It was like somebody had just returned it. And so it was still like, I just checked it in with my buzzer and they both went for it. And they got into a very big physical altercation. It was an older white woman and like a younger Black woman. And the older white woman had an even older white woman with her who was her mom. And she was like purposely being like, don't bring my mom into this. And her mom was like off on the sidelines, like watching. But she was like, don't hurt my mom, like purposely making it like bringing the fight towards her mom. And then the younger woman like had a younger child with the baby. And she's like, well, you're going to hurt my baby and my daughter. And it was like, these people were like trying to pull away from this fight
They must have been
happened.
drama kids. They must have been drama
Had to be.
We had to call the cops. We had to call the cops because it was like crazy. They were like, they made a mess of like the candy section. It was really bad. And I was young. I was probably like 18, 19 years old. And I didn't really have a grasp of like, I think race relations at the time, because after the cops came and like spoke to them, I don't remember if anyone got arrested, but the white woman, like the middle-aged older white woman, was like, you should have been on my side. And I was like,
oh,
I don't know like what that means. And she was like, we're supposed to stick together. And I was like,
Really?
okay, well, I have hair and blood on the floor right now and that I have to clean up, and the cops were here. And then also the white woman, after she said that to me, she left, and then she came back and she goes, well, did someone get the 6 cents? And I was like, it was rented out. Like, they're all gone. Here's your rain check. Both women were trying to, like, they had more vulnerable parties with them that they were using to, like, hype up the fight. But both vulnerable parties were like, we don't want to be part of this fight. But then it was like, was I supposed to like stick with that white woman? I just called the cops because I don't want to get fired.
Right. Sounds like she took that as a sign that you're on her side, calling the cops.
Yeah.
Like,
but I was like, haha, bitch, I saw this last week for free.
You should have spoiled it for her, right?
Yeah.
Like,
then they would have stopped fighting.
Stop fighting. The guy is there the whole time.
Yeah. Now he doesn't even act anymore. So what are you gonna do?
I don't think I've ever wanted to watch any movie that bad that I would be in a fight.
What movie would you drag your elderly mother into the fight or your child into the fight to make it more hyped?
Oh my gosh.
Not one that
Deuce
I'm
Bigelow.
not a part of. No. I like Deuce Bigelow though. That's another guilty.
Funny, but not. I mean, and you got to think this isn't like in the theater when it's fresh. This is all. I mean, it's already been out. When it's at Blockbuster, it's already been in the theater. So
we cut to Jessica talking to her manager the next day. So Jessica, I really appreciate the way you handled the situation. Definitely, following the handbook, call the cops if there's an altercation. On the other side of that has kind of spread word to the neighborhood and sort of raised the awareness of the Blockbuster here. We've been getting more people in, and they're kind of hoping they might see something, if you know what I mean. So,
in a bad way, raising the awareness.
Well, I don't know if it's bad. Like, more people in the store means more movies and games printed, which means more profit for us. Possibly, something to come your way.
Yeah.
But I would just say,
wait. Did you just say something's going to come my way?
Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows? If your performance is stepping up and we're seeing more output out of you, like, if people are renting more movies when you're here, who knows? But the thing that I would sort of casually recommend is, if you do see some possibility of an altercation, go ahead and sort of let that play out. If you know what I mean. Like, it seems like that's what people really want to see. So if you could do anything that's just sort of fuel that, like, just go ahead and do it. And of course, call the cops if it gets out of hand. Like, let's please stick to the handbook. But just a little bit of that. Other than that, great job.
Okay, assistant manager Antoine.
Yep.
I really love this job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it helps pay my college tuition. And it helps pay my mom's medical bills. So thank you so much for hiring me. Okay. But I really don't think I should be doing that. Like, I'm a model employee, like the others kind of look up to me. And I think that, I'll follow the handbook, make sure people stay safe. We're a family-friendly business, right?
Yeah. Although if there is a family with them, either older or younger, and they're nearby, make sure that they're sort of within range of what's going on. Just
in
case.
Fight?
I never said fight. But there is some sort of disagreement. Don't have them be too far away from it, just in case they need to be brought in.
We cut out to the counter about an hour later. Hey, I saw you just check in, Jessica. I saw you just check in that copy of Wild Wild West, and there's no copies out here. I want it, so my kids can watch it. I have my 5 kids here. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Actually, I'm holding it for somebody.
For who?
Just this other large family. They have 8 children. And so they said, oh, this is the one thing that we want for all of our joint birthday. So I think I have to save it for them up here.
Oh, no. We can't let that happen.
There's
kids.
So many other movies that your 5 children could pick from. We have a whole child aisle.
I don't think so. We were talking about Wild Wild West the whole way here. We're sure it's going to be a really good movie. And,
I saw it last week for free.
Tonight.
You don't need to see it. Okay?
What?
You don't need to see it. I saw it last week for free.
Excuse me, when y'all are through, I'm just here. I just want to know if you have a copy of Wild Wild West. There weren't any on the guaranteed in stock wall.
Guys, there's like so many other movies that you can watch. Like Blockbuster literally has like thousands and thousands of movies. Why does everyone need to see something with Will Smith right now?
Listen,
I saw it last week. It wasn't that good. Okay.
Excuse me, y'all. My ex-girlfriend reminded me of Salma Hayek, and the only movie that's supposed to be coming out right now, I heard, is Wild Wild West.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Whoa!
You don't need to smack in my face.
What is going on here? Hey man,
I'm sorry. I thought you were about to tell me no, and I need to see this movie. That's the only image I have.
Okay. Listen, all right. I need this job. Okay. My mom has a lot of medical bills.
I need to see Will Smith.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one copy and I'm gonna stop smacking the air around my face. Yes. I'm going to throw this into the candy aisle. Okay, and whatever happens, happens. Okay. I'm a model employee. I need to pay my college tuition. You're not worth it. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss this by the Twizzlers.
You don't have to toss it. I'll give you $100 for it right now. It's just between me and you. Come on, just take
me and the kids can clean up the store around here. It's a little dirty. We can hang around and clean up a little bit. It's better than $100.
I can go to people's houses who still have videotapes that they haven't returned, and I'll pick them up for you and bring them back to the store. Get your inventory back up.
I don't believe that 1 second. You're not going to pick those movies up and bring them back to the store. You're going to go home and watch them.
I'm
this
not.
Is $100. You don't make shit an hour. This $100 is probably more you make in 5 days.
I'm just going to go run to the back room for a second. Antoine, assistant manager Antoine.
I'm not opening the door.
Antoine, it's me.
I'm not opening the door.
It's me.
I see everything happen on the camera. Just throw the movie. God damn it. Throw the goddamn movie and get out of there.
I need to know you won't fire me.
$200 for that movie.
Oh, they're offering me money. He just picked up his shirt and showed me a scar on his stomach. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I make the kids all work here.
Throw fuel on that fire. Don't take the money. Fuel, yes. Okay.
Am I going to get a promotion?
And scene. That's definitely going to do it.
Definitely. Capitalism right there. 100.
Wow. I remember people were crapping on that movie when it came out, and I saw it. I'm like, it's not that bad.
It is.
I don't think I've actually seen it.
I watched it. It was lackluster.
Did it have a lot of flashbacks? Like go back and forth in time?
No, it was just, it was a pretty experimental, I guess, sci-fi Wild West movie with Will Smith. And I don't know.
Yeah, there was a thing they changed with it, and then that didn't make any sense because another movie had done what they wanted to do. So the movie just didn't make a lot of sense in some ways. Yeah.
All right. Tandy, I think it's time for a special segment.
Oh, look who it is. It's Tandy. She knows everything about the sea. Won't you listen to her thoughts on Long John Silver's.
I love. Welcome to the Long John Silver's portion of our show, where I steadfastly work to increase Long John Silver's social media presence. I know you guys are watching. I've heard you tell me. I've watched the show on Facebook, on YouTube, but you're not following Long John Silver's because their number hasn't changed at all. They're still at 33.5K followers. So my work is not yet done. I'm gonna continue on.
Tammy,
yes.
what's your goal for Long? Are you trying to get Long John to 1 million or to like 100,000?
I'm even good. I can just, if we can get to 35, I feel like I have done something. If 1 million happens, wow, you know. But if
I like how John was like 1 million or like 100,000.
Just 35K. I mean, it's respectable growth considering that I've been following them for just a couple of weeks here and there's been no change. Even with their free lemon cake offer with the 10-piece meal or larger, maybe people are going in but they're just not following them. Again, they continue that their most recent post was a day ago. It's a tweet and reply. Someone say, hey, Long John Silver's, how about y'all just close the Hayes, Kansas City location? Not only is the food terrible and you wait 15 to 20 minutes for subpar food, you also get bugs. So there's some bugs.
Oh no!
They took pictures of their food. I see what appears to be a dead fly around some fries, etc. And so, of course, Long John Silver's patented response starts with
"Ahoy, matey!"
Yeah, it's ahoy, Nate. Ahoy, Nate. We sincerely apologize for missing the mark and want to help. Would you please direct message us about this incident? I mean, and that's all their Twitter presence does is put out fires. Or at least I thought so, until I discovered a couple of weeks ago that Long John Silver's released a Christmas album. It's on YouTube. You guys can listen to it. They've got a Christmas album, and it's called Fishmas Songs, right?
Oh my God!
They celebrate Fishmas.
That's a really nice Long John Silver's too.
You see, that's a nice new building. I have not seen that here. I don't know where you're doing this, but
if I play this, can you hear it?
We hear.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At Fish Year Records, wish you and yours a very merry Christmas.
You heard that?
Reach out. It's Fishmas time.
Fishmas?
It's Fishmas, right? They paid some artists, like they've got some jazzy hip hop type songs. You can
I'm gonna forward my way through this a little bit.
Yeah,
let's see if we can hear a little bit.
Impress the Long John Silver's way.
These are like Long John Silver songs.
They're all Long John Silver. They're all Long John Silver's specific. You can get crunk. I mean, something to jam in your car.
Christmas.
That should be our intro song.
Silky Soul. Crunchy crumbling.
I mean, let's look at this track list, right? We got
who made these songs?
They're right down here.
Who are the artists?
Jingle Shells. We got Oh Fishmas Sea. We have We Wish You a Merry Fishmas. Shark Harold the Angler Sings. I smelled the smells on Fishmas Day.
Oh no!
No.
Bangers and classics.
That ain't
So
smell on Fishmas Day. That's not like some shit you say to somebody as an insult.
Mhm.
So if
How
there's
many views or listens does this have?
A little over 2,000.
Tandy, it would be interesting if you could somehow get like the view list and ensure that all the viewers are on following them on social media. I wonder if there's overlap.
Oh, yeah, no. There's well, you're right, because I think I know everybody who views us, but no, they
Was it just you? 2,224.
the people, because usually, like, if there's somebody else that you follow or know is following them, then it's on there. So no, just me and Soledad O'Brien, and I don't know what her thing is, but I'm I'm glad to know
Should
that
ask
there's.
her.
Huh?
Why don't you ask her?
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys should invite her for next week.
one thing I forgot to show here: 0 comments on this video, which is sort of impressive. Being on YouTube, just getting no comments whatsoever.
And right, that it's Fishmas. You know, I don't know if I want to work toward that goal, getting some comments there, but I just think that you know, they're trying. If you don't like the food, you may like the tunes, and you know, at least that should garner a follow. Just want to see that. Just want to see that ticker. I just want to see it move. So yeah, that's my report. Get some Fishmas in your life.
Thank you for sharing that. Too.
No problem.
Oh
No
my
problem.
God,
Deep dives into Long John Silver.
it's an amazing world we live in.
Well, I would definitely say that one of remarkable thing about Long John Silver is they've been around for a while and have had consistent negative reviews. So there's something that's working. Either they got a shit ton of cash that they just burning year after year, or they made so much money back in the 90s and 80s that they're just like, we can coast for the next 40 years.
I think the bulk of their patrons are not on social media. So that screams to me, you know, age. You can't say income prohibits somebody from getting on there. I'm just gonna go with age. I'm gonna go with age.
Age and location, probably.
Yeah. Huh?
Who eats fried fish?
Lots of people eat fried fish. Who eats fried fish from Long John Silver's?
Yeah.
But a lot of people,
75 plus.
they're still here. They're still, because you know, lots of comments. My mom loves your, and you know what that means.
We cut to John's office. Hey John, thank you for coming into my office here. Look, I know that I like to have a lot of fun around the office, but I want you to know that this meeting right now is completely serious. It's been a little, I can admit, it's been a little awkward since I've been promoted to your manager. But I want to know that
after you hoodwinked the CEO, by the way.
I had some fun with the CEO. You know, she got the joke at the end of it. Like, we're all just here lightening up the workday. But the one thing that isn't lightening up the workday is your numbers. They've been down a really long time. You've been just kind of sticking around, even though you've gotten a lot of negative reviews, I'd say, from both customers and coworkers. So I'd hate to let you go, but if you're able to pull off a great prank in the office, maybe there can still be a place for you here.
So let me get this straight. You said my numbers were off. I thought I've been crushing the 75 and up crowd. I mean,
of tampons.
Yeah, they buy them for their granddaughters and their nieces and nephews. I mean,
yeah, like, it's a very, very small crowd you're crushing. It's a very small crowd you're crushing.
Look, I like to, like, you know, I just dominate that niche. I mean, I didn't know I had to, you know, do other niches, but I could do that. But yeah, the prank, you want me to do a prank?
I want you to go out there and pull a prank, because when people hear there are pranks in the office, they're more likely to come in. They kind of want to see it happen. You know, it actually increases our the remote workers coming into the office. So if you can go out there and just, you know, feel a little prank action, you know, maybe we don't have to replace you with a robot.
mean, Jesus. I mean, if you're telling me I can go and just do that right now, or
Yeah.
something you want me to do as I'm working with, I can do it right now.
Yeah. Go out there and do it right now, please.
Okay.
I
was about to leave.
Okay.
I'm going to go and look for Amici. He's
Fantastic.
usually,
I pantsed him the other day when he was getting his lunch out the microwave. It was hilarious.
That sounds disgusting. If he was in the break room,
it was funny. He had to be there. It was funny. We had a good laugh about it.
Okay. Do you have any tips for ones I can pull off really quick? Like I don't do this all the time. Usually I'm, going door to door with the 75 and up crowd.
Yeah. So when I feel a little in need of inspiration, I like to look at this painting behind me. You see it? What does that look like to you?
It's a bunch of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find it speaks to me. Maybe you can look at that and get some inspiration.
You really like this nuts and bolts, artist.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I mean, I just noticed that you got a lot of nuts and bolts art, but that's cool. All right, so you get inspiration.
We cut to John walking into the break room. Amici's there doing some dishes. Oh, hey, John. How's it going?
It's going good for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just finishing eating lunch, so I'm just cleaning up my bowls to put away to take home. So, standing here by the sink. Went back to the room.
Yeah. I noticed you like to do that a lot.
Yeah, and crazy thing, I forgot to wear a belt today. So it's, I don't know, it's my hands are all wet, slippery. So
Yeah, you're having trouble holding your pants up, I see.
Yeah.
You need any help with that?
Okay, why don't you come over here? Oh, wait, you know what? You got something on your shirt.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Antoine said if I didn't put a prank on somebody, I was going to get fired.
I was going to come in the pants to you, asshole.
Oh, you were? Oh, okay.
Hey,
well,
I
did a prank on you. Yeah.
I locked the door. Neither one of you guys can get out of there.
You locked us in the break
I locked
room?
you in. That's right. That's my prank. Antoine said if I didn't lock you guys in, then I'd be fired. Or if I didn't pull a prank, I'd be fired. It's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, that ain't right. I've got 5 kids I got to get home to.
Ring, ring. Antoine's phone.
Hello.
Hey, it's me. Nuts and bolts.
You got a lot of nerve calling here. I've moved on. I'm a manager now.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say, haha, prank. I didn't want to get back with you. You were the worst sex I ever had.
And scene. And that is I Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you so much, JTF, for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate it.
Thanks
Let
for
people
having
know.
me.
Do you have any shows coming up you want to let people know about?
Oh, yeah. I just found out Damaged Goods will have a show on the 2nd at Crush City Comedy. So pretty excited about that. One of my 13,000 troupes that I'm in, that I love all equally.
I got 13,000 troops I got to be in. I love them all.
Yeah.
We got to see Wild Wild West. But all right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. So for John, for Amici, for Tandy, for myself, Antoine, the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, JTF, thank you so much again for hanging out with us. Going to have you back.
Follow along, John Silvers.
Follow along, John Silvers. Listen to the album. Leave a comment. Leave a review. Adios. Oh, wait. I'm about to press the wrong button. Adios.